Well, we are live, and for those of you guys who are watching, make sure you like this video, subscribe. I know for some of you guys are already late, some of you are already sleeping, but tonight there is a very interesting boxing fight. It's an interesting fight that definitely I want to see. Let's say interesting fights. We have Tevin Farmajo Diaz, we have Andrade going up against Luke Keller. Um, we have, of course, Jake Paul and Anderson Gibb. I know that Todd is not a fan of, you know, YouTube boxing and stuff like that, but I just like the entertainment of it. I think it's a good thing. We'll see how it goes, man. So, if you're watching, make sure you like this video and share it. Subscribe, let everybody know, man, that BBC's live and direct. So I'm right with my bro, two bros, Olajide and Ty. I mean, and we're going to talk about the undercard of Fury Wilder. Well, according to word, we've been told, and it has been confirmed, and it was been revealed to us, is that um, Charles Martin will be going up against Gerald El Gallo Negro Washington in a 12-round IBF heavyweight title eliminator bout. Very interesting. We also have WBO junior featherweight world champion Emmanuel Vaquero Navarrete, aka the Mexican Iron Man, who will be defending this title against Filipino contender Geo Santissima. And yeah, man, you also have Fundora, facing Australian Olympian Daniel Lewis in a 10-round battle of beatings. I mean, first of all, how do you feel about? I want to let me go to my bro, Olajide. How do you feel about the undercard, man? Like, you there, Olajide? Okay, Ty.
Yeah.
Before Olajide comes back. So, how do you feel about it on the undercard?
Well, I'm quite disappointed in this. Looks like he's back.
Yeah, yeah. Talk, Paul, and continue.
Well, I'm quite disappointed in this undercard for such a big fight they claim it to be. One, I just don't think I'm just gonna go down on the list here. I don't think the numbers are gonna be that good because it looks like they're trying to skip out on getting good fighters, and as usual, PBC. Who is it? PBC that's host. That's the one hosting the fight, or is it Showtime?
Well, it's PBC for sure.
Well, PBC. It looks like they're being cheap with it, and they're not
I mean,
gonna.
I think it's Fox News. Fox News. It's Fox News also like on the PBC though. PBC works for Fox News. Oh no.
I I I don't even know, man. It just seems.
Of course they do, bro. Who else? Have you ever seen Fox work for like, work for any other boxing promotional company or what?
It might be Fox. Yeah, it is Fox. Matter of fact, pay per view maybe. I don't know, but it's just the lack of them paying their fighters. It looks that like they're getting Gerald Washington and Charles Martin. Come on, you could definitely get better fighters on this card. Really, they could definitely get better fighters on this card. The PBC has always been a guy. Has always been that group that always recycles fighters and doesn't really put on good fights. I don't think the numbers is gonna do as good just because of the fighters that the undercard they have. I mean, if you want to appeal to fighters and casual boxing fans alike, you have to put on good name fights for a big fight like this. But instead, they decided to put Charles Martin in there. I'm not a big fan of Charles Martin because I think he's not that good. I think he's below a C-level fighter. But that's for another talk. Um,
Where Charles Martin they had a good fight against was not
he
Adam
got beat
Konak,
by
yeah.
yeah he got beat by Adam Kaunacki, but
Yeah, bro, that wasn't a close fight. It wasn't really a beatdown like that. Like it was a very, very
yeah,
competitive fight, bro.
I heard it was. I know it was a close fight, but people got to look at it like, yeah, Adam Kaunacki is is he's the guy that just stands there and just takes punches with his damn face, and you can tell that Charles Martin can't take him out because he obviously couldn't take him out because he lacks the power. So I'm not interested in that fight. I already saw what Charles Martin could do, and I'm not interested in him. I'm not interested in Adam Kaunacki either, because those guys are not interesting to me. We want to see fights. We want to see good fights. We want you put Efe Ajagba in there. Why have they been sleeping on Efe Ajagba for this long? All right, I understand he had his last fight, but how many months down till he gets trained for another fight? But why? How come Efe Ajagba is not in that card? All right, if not Efe Ajagba, what is going on with Gerald Miller? Why haven't Gerald? Why you guys? Let's see what Gerald Miller could do. It just seems like they don't have what it takes to really make a.
But PBC, Jamila is not signed to PBC. He's
It,
with Top Rank, Salita Promotions,
but
and
yeah,
Cohen.
he's not signed to PBC. That doesn't mean that he can't. They can't request him to fight one of their fighters. It just seems like I'm not impressed with this card, and I don't think the numbers is going to do any good either, just because they have this card. It's just that the only name that people are going to know is Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, Gerald Washington, and Charles Martin. That's about it. Charles Martin that got beat by AJ. That's about it. The rest of the just card is just like just garbage, and that's what I think of the card. And when Organic Fitness said Kaunacki's not that good anyways, I believe so too. Kaunacki isn't that good. He's overrated. He's the guy. He's in lineup for to fight Deontay Wilder. He's perfectly made for Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder's gonna knock this guy out in 2 rounds. The guy just stands there, just taking punches with his face. That's about it. You know, I'm not impressed with this card, and I'm pretty disappointed in Showtime and PBC the way they put on fights. They got to take a page out of, like I've been saying, they got to take a page out of Eddie Earns' book and know how to put on good fights. At least good names to appease the casual fans. That's why sometimes you got to wonder why how come Deontay Wilder's numbers don't add up. It's because of his promotion, and it's because of PBC, and it's because of Al Heyman, and it's just a lack thereof. These guys don't know how to promote. I mean, look, they were first they were going to promote the fight in a football stadium where football fans are watching. Football fans are football fans. They are not boxing fans. And then all of a sudden they change their mind. Oh, we're going to host a press conference out of nowhere because they know the numbers that are not going to do good. That's why they all of a sudden there's like, oh, we're going to do a press conference, and then they do a conference out of nowhere. So you got to wonder what they're thinking strategically wise. They're trying to get numbers, but the numbers is not going to, the way they're doing it is not working. I don't know. PBC needs help, man. And Showtime is right behind them.
Well, I understand you, though. I understand what you mean. Olajide, what do you think about that, man?
Oh, thank you. Um, to be honest, just the same old story. To be honest, and what do I mean by same old story? I mean, when it comes to PBC fights and stuff like that, PBC hardly put up a fight. fights of late, especially on the Wilder's card. If you look at when Wilder fought Ortiz, what are the undercards as well? The undercards wearing something to kind of like talk him about. Let's be realistic. In the previous one with um Dominic Brazil, what are the undercards as well? And the one with the first fight with Fury, what was the undercard as well? I think it's a thing where PBC. I don't think they show time anymore anyway. So it's a thing of PBC Fox. The way they kind of do things now, it's just a bit. The way PBC kind of do their fight now is a bit kind of crazy. And all these things now we can actually pretty much understand a lot better with Wilder firing his main promoter. If you get what I'm saying. And if Wilder can fire a promoter for trying to you a that will earn big money with AJ, and at the end of the day, you're getting fired for doing that, then you should know it's a thing where it looks like PBC ain't genuinely looking for a better fight. Whatever you can get, just get. And looking at it now, I mean, you've got fighters there. You've got fighters. Anyway, the truth is this though: how many genuine fighters are in the PBC? Let's be real again now. They're not much anymore. The dead boys like is a thing of non-known ones. Charles Martin, after how long? Charles Martin that never fought Wilder, even when he was a champion. Now he's coming fighting Gerald Washington. Yeah, that one could be a little bit of a good fight, but the other two fights is kind of
For
like
the
okay.
IBF eliminator, bro. For the IBF
Say that again.
title eliminator, if it's for the IBF world title eliminator.
Yeah, for the IBF, so they can be like the number one IBF forever, wherever it is. But at the same time, it's not. It's that kind
But
of like a
have they really
genuine
earned
fight,
it?
wherever.
Have they really earned it? Like Gerald Washington, the last time. I mean, the last time he fought,
No,
was it that good?
I can say
Yeah,
if you say
the
can
last
if you
person
say have
he's
they really
fought.
earned it, if you say have they really earned it, yeah, I can say might have earned it because he was the former IBF before AJ took it off him, and that was the first title AJ won, IBF from Charles Martin. So if Charles Martin is going for it, well, fair play to Charles Martin, former older, if you get what I'm saying. So in a way, Charles Martin can go for it again to be the interim champion. He can go, if I'm saying, because he was holding the belt before, fighting AJ 2016, losing it to AJ. But at the same time, even if they go for the interim, it took them about almost 4 years for them to make him fight for the interim again. PBC delayed this time, man. There's a thing of PBC, this is your fight. Okay, you lost it. At the same time, since it's the previous fight, let him go for the interim again if he can fight for it. But it's just a thing where I think PBC, the way they do their fight is just I think only PBC understands. I mean, look at Eddie again, exposing the one with Charlo as well with PBC, where they denied having received offers. And Eddie did revealed it like they can't keep lying. So the thing where PBC just know how they want to do their fight. Either they're trying to protect their fighters or wherever it is they're trying. So the way it is now is a thing of when PBC do their things, just leave them to do their things their way. Because I don't think the main thing is this for them, even firing Waters promoter for trying to match up the fight with kills everything completely. And it shows it's not a thing where PBC are looking for a genuine fight. It's not a thing where PBC are looking for a genuine proper fight. If they're looking for, you've got to promote. Another thing is, I think they're not looking to work in with all counts out of them. They're not trying to work with Matchroom. They're not really trying to work with Top Rank as well, except if anything. So that's just the only thing there. If they're looking into working with other companies from, it to be a lot easier. But this is the thing that Matchroom is looking for fighting them and everything, but they're ducking out of it. So what are Matchroom doing? Trying to match their fighters because they've got genuine fighters with themselves. Trying to fight top rank fighters because they've got fighters. But when it comes to PBC fighters, they duck out of it and lie and pretend get on the offer.
Mm.
And when it comes to PBC fighting, it's a bit funny, man. So I just can say,
Yeah, bro. I mean, you got it, man. You got it. Anyway, guys, for those of you who are watching, make sure you like this video, subscribe, and I need to be seeing more likes on it in this video. If you're watching, why you don't click the like? Come on, click on them. So we'll be right back with you guys very soon to discuss, you know, other topic as well, which I think may interest you guys. Stay blessed, stay on with Jumbo, and stay 24. Another banger, man. Cheers.